Hi! I'm gonna talk about all the weird, random shit that happened to me today. Because it was pretty much an ordinary day for the most part, except for little nuggets of strangeness that occurred. Okay, so it started. It started out this morning. Yeah, it was like 11, so I guess it was still the morning, whatever. Me and Becky Neal went to the dining hall, and there's just always like this display of all the goodies, like all the food that they have, and like JMU is notorious for their delicious food. Like we have really, really good dining, and so they always have like these big displays of like all the food you can get, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in the mood for a fajita because they're delicious, right? And like they happen to have them, but we walk up and there's these girls standing there. We can assume they were in a sorority, and they're just chilling there, looking at. Becky just laughed. They were looking at the food, and they probably weren't going to eat any of it. And me and Becky Neal walk up, and I see that they have these desserts that they don't typically have, and it's like a parfait of sorts, but it's in this nice little like stemmed glass, and it's got like the pudding, I guess, or whatever, like strawberry whipped cream and like these pound cake or whatever on the bottom. I saw it and I said, oh, and I made that noise and it was very audible. I was like, oh, and the girls in front of us turned around and like were like looking at me, but I wasn't just like, I made that noise. I was like, and Becky Neal was just like, and Becky Neal was like, they looked, and then they turned back around, and then they looked again, and I'm like, because I was so piggish, I was like, oh, and I saw the desserts. Okay, so, aside from me being a pig, then I took like a 3-hour nap, whatever, the usual. And then I went to, I had to drag my ass all the way over to the quad, which is like 15 minutes away. It was cold as shit outside today. Luckily there was a bus. So, anywho, I took this bus, I go, and I'm like in my little GCOM class, because we had a sub. Alright, this is the deal. We had a sub today. All we had to do was go in and take a 10-minute quiz that was like 10 questions, and then we could leave. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I go in, and our sub, he looks a little light in his loafers. Like, I'm like, okay, I feel like this guy's kind of a fruit. And he starts playing freaking Rihanna. Like, he was playing that song with her and T.I., like, ba-da-dee-da-da-da, whatever. And then he played Selena Gomez, and I was like, this is just weird. Like, this is just getting uncomfortably weird. Like, and everybody was just like, I can dig it, yeah. And I was like, okay, this is weird. And so then, like, he turns off the music promptly at 4, but it was just as the song had ended, so it wasn't, like, weird, I guess, whatever. And we were like, alright, whatever. And he starts talking, and he has, like, the gay lisp, like, nothing against the gay lisp, like, I'm a fan, whatever. And he was like, yeah, guys, so I guess you've already taken this, like, something like this before. It's just a quiz. When you're done, you can leave, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, alright, this guy's cool, chill, whatever, And he was like, your teacher's not here, but I'm assuming you know what to do. Just don't cheat. And this is the weirdest part. Okay, he was like, just don't cheat, because if you cheat, I'm gonna have to kill you. And if I kill you, they're gonna send me to jail. And then he goes, let's face it, I wouldn't do well in jail. Actually, I would, but not in a good way. And we were all just like, you just said that! What the fuck? It was so weird. Like, I'm like, yo, this guy just made a joke about gay sex. Like, what the fuck? It was so strange. We were like, what the hell? Like, it was so weird. I was like, okay, I don't even know what's going on, yo. That was so weird. I was like, okay. And everybody just laughed, and he was like, I take it your class is more serious than I'm used to. And we were just like, hell yeah, buddy. It was so weird. So then I had to go to Walmart to get one of these. It's a money card. It's like a little credit card, whatever. I'm ghetto and I don't have a debit card. And me and Becky Neal were preparing to make the Arctic hike to Walmart because it's cold and it was dark. And she was like, and there's like a bus center like right across like where you have to walk to get to the Walmart. And she was like, oh my gosh, if only the shopper was coming. And I was like, the shopper's not gonna come. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not even running as late. The shopper is the one bus that, like, goes to Walmart and then, like, goes to the mall and all this crazy nonsense. Whatever. It's, like, its own route. And it's, like, it's one bus. Like, just the one shopper, alright? And I was like, Becky Neal, the shopper's not even gonna come. Like, I'm being a dick. And I was just like, the shopper's not gonna come, Becky Neal. It's whatever. And she was like, yeah, well, I mean, there's a bus coming right now. And, like, I look over and there was a bus coming, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, it's not the fucking shopper. And she was like, it might as well be the shopper. And then I was like, that's not the shopper. And then, like, it pulls up, and we're like, oh my god, that's the shopper. And it was, like, the weirdest shit in the world. Like, how did she, like, summoned it? She was like, shopper. Like, it was the weirdest thing. Oh my god, it was, like, so weird. I was like, what? Like, how did you do that? It was, like, it was magic. It was so crazy. So then I went to Walmart and got one of these money card things. But you have to, like, you know how many hoops you have to jump through to activate this little baby? Like, a ton. You're just like, oh my gosh, you have to put the money on, and then you have to call this number, and then you have to do all this crazy nonsense. I'm on the phone with these people for roughly 20 minutes. I'm in the middle of Walmart, and I'm like, yo, just activate my card. Just activate my card, please. Just activate my fucking card. Like, it's not the big deal. And then they're like, we need your social security number. We need your home address. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is not a job interview. This is a money card from Walmart. And they're like, we're going to charge you a little activation fee. Blah, blah. I'm like, whatever, you suck. So then I get my little card, and I bought it so I could buy my ticket to this Winter Meltdown thing that's tomorrow at ODU, and I'm going with Travis. And then we go to the festival, and there's computers, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go buy my ticket now. I go up to the computer to buy my fucking ticket for this fucking show that's tomorrow, and the ticket price is gonna go up tomorrow because I was a lazy fuck and didn't buy my ticket the day of the show, or bought my ticket the day of the show, rather, whatever. So I go to the computer, and it's like, oh, our system's down. Haha, you suck. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my god, big deal. So then we watched Survivor, and I was like, and then, like, then we came back to the room, and I'm like, trying to, like, refresh the page, like, buy my fucking ticket, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm having a crisis. So then I call the number. It was like, Cox Tix, and I'm like, okay, this is so archaic, but I'm gonna call this fucking number and get my goddamn ticket, because I need to get my ticket. So I called the number. I'm on hold for 12 minutes before these people actually answer their damn phone. So they finally answer their damn phone, and it's this guy, and he was a pretty nice guy. I wish I got his name, because he was, like, a cool dude or whatever. I was being kind of sassy to him, but that's whatever. Anyways, so I was just like, okay, whatever. And I was like, yo, can I use my Walmart money card? And he was like, I don't see why not. And I'm like, fuck yeah, Walmart money card. So I ordered my ticket over the phone, and I'm very nervous because I have to go to will call to get it, and that makes me really nervous. And I've never really done will call before, and, like, every time I've done it, it's been really unreliable, so, but anyway, that's, like, the weird things that happened to me today. It was just very strange. Like, who uses a money card from Walmart? Who orders tickets from the phone? Like, who does that anymore? It's not 1997, like, we have the internet, that's what it's for, but guess what? Fucking maintenance, whatever, but that's my fucking rant, and it wasn't even a rant, it was just the weird shit that happened to me today on my fairly normal day.